Alright, how's it going everybody? I was requested to do Emerald Plains for Maestro, so here we are doing it. It was a little delayed. Ubisoft was giving me problems, but we got it figured out, and hopefully you enjoy the spots I got for you. Let's just jump right in. Second floor CEO office and second floor administration. You have a few interesting options for administration. First is up in this corner. You can get there by climbing up on this desk and then just going across the file cabinets. Break that computer. Stop on this little ledge here. And second is this one here on this pole. I would say put it in the copier, but if you try to put it there, it'll push you off. You can put one on either end of the north side. It all depends on which way you want it to go. This one is a little harder to place, but it's still just as easy for the enemy to smack. Shoot that ammo box. Vault up here. And now you have a camera right here. Stand by this chair and look towards the edge of the table there. Then run up that chair. That'll give you a view of anyone that's sneaking up through that door there. There's not really a good place to put one on CEO's side that can't easily be hit. You could shoot some holes through here and maybe have a camera sitting over there, but really that's just going to open more sideline for someone over in library to just shoot through into this room. So on this bottom location, I'd say your primary focus as Maestro should be to place cameras guarding administration. I would say the two to go with would be the one on this pole here, even though it's slightly more difficult to get to. And then have the second one here on the bear head to prevent someone from planting right here. It doesn't really prevent a full corner plant, but at least then we know that they can't just run straight into this spot and plant, as well as help protect if someone is fighting someone coming into this doorway here. This camera will give us visibility into this little room here, which a lot of people like to go into, as well as give us view into green. Second floor, meeting and private gallery. For this site, there's not a lot of places you can get up high on, so there's only really one setup I have for this one. Stand next to the statue and point towards this trash can here. It'll let you jump up on that. Move here. You can place one camera up high. Second one, blow out the cigar case. Put it on the left side. This will allow you to see into this back area here, as well as give you more view into this room. Alternatively, you could have the camera above the statues, as well as one from administration to help prevent the breach on that wall. If you go that route, I'd suggest using the one in this corner, or the one up on that desk. Lastly, if you jump up on this table, go across here, you could put a camera right here. This one watches all the library as well as entryway into the gun case. You can use this on either of the second floor sites if you're wanting to use a camera that's a little bit more off-site. First floor, lounge and bar. There's a few options for this site as well, but a couple of them are very situational. For the first one, come to the left side of the green chair, vault over this. You'll then get on top of the green armrest and wiggle back over to this side. And then you got your camera right there. To get up on the bar, go to either of the ends. Vault up there, sprint over to the other side. From here you can either add one there or there. It's really up to you, your preference. This is one of the situational ones. You could put a camera right up here to watch the bar stock as well as a possible breach from this wall, but if they don't go through here, it's pretty much a useless camera. If you jump up on the record player, you can then vault again over this wall here onto this table. This is another very situational one. It's only really useful if they come into this section of the room or if they breach through that wall. Alternatively, you could just put the camera directly above the record player. The two I would say to place for this site would be on the left side of bar. That way it's harder for it to be shot down without being in sight. Also gives you view behind this bar and this bar. And the second one being above the record player. First floor, kitchen and dining. This site's another one that doesn't have a lot of places to get up on. Option one is to place the camera in the shelving here as a possible breach prevention. Typically they'll throw stuff from far away, Habanas, aces. That way they don't have to get in the danger route of this doorway here. If they do that, then you can shoot their stuff down with your Maestro. Option two is in this corner here. It'll give you full view of the kitchen, except for that spot right behind there, as well as some view into the other site. Also, presumably, you would have some head holes through here as well. It is relatively easy to reach, but they will have to go deep into sight to get up there and hit it. For the dining side of things, there really aren't a lot of options. I've really broke it down to basically two, since you can't jump up on those two countertops. And if you put it on these tables, they can run up and smack it fairly easily. Option 1 is very visible, very easy to hit as long as they can get into sight. However, it does give you a full view into kitchen, the breach area, and this full site without including the wine cellar. If you wanted the slightly more sneaky option that isn't as easy for them to get to, but it will reduce some of your sight line, put it in the left side of this wine cellar piece here. This will give you line of sight into most of dining, and your other camera will give you protection over the rest. The camera setup I would go with would be the one in that corner there, as well as this one, since they can't plant back here, as it is technically a different location. If you jump up on this table from the corner here, and then go across to where this arm is, so you don't fall off when you try to place this, you can put a camera right here. And using this, you can watch the bathroom entry as well as the lobby entry. You can use this on either the first floor sites, but again, it is off-site, so it's very situational for use. Alright guys, that wraps it up for Maestro Emerald Planes. Hopefully you got a thing or two from this video. If it did help you, be sure to leave a like, consider subscribing, it definitely helps. Leave a comment below to let me know if you got any other places that you might use off this site. I had trouble finding some spots I can jump up on, so let me know. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.